No, thank you. You might as well just skip me.
Why? You just go on this app to skip motherfuckers? Like, that's weird as hell.
I
You're the
just
one looking to talk to random motherfuckers?
I am, but just no. I just know we're not gonna have a good conversation. So no, thank you.
Why?
It's no, thank you. I'm
Why
sorry.
can't we have a good conversation?
Because it's,
Okay, fine, shit. That's fine.
I'm
It's definitely
stupid.
the closest place in the world.
I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. My fault. My bad. My bad. Fuck. How was your day, Naya?
It was interesting.
Interesting. How
I
was it
didn't do shit all
interesting?
day. I didn't do shit all day.
If you ain't
But
do shit, how was
I
it
made it
interesting?
interesting.
Oh, you
Because
made
I
it
made
interesting.
it.
What you
I
did?
made it interesting. I read some books. I did some little
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
What the fuck is
That's it.
What was that?
That's just just he's gonna leave that there.
Nah,
Whatever
I
you want
want to
that to
figure out
be.
what that is. What is that?
It's whatever you want that to be.
You gotta tell. I asked you what you did
I,
though.
I didn't do shit all day. I cooked. I cleaned my house. I listened to music all day. I've been taking some
Who's your
shots. I've
favorite
been
artist?
smoking my weed. My favorite artist?
Yeah.
I, I don't have one.
I didn't know she looked like that. I thought she was
I
black.
don't.
Who were you
I listen
listening
to
to all day?
everybody. It
Damn.
can range from EBK. It can go all the way to jazz. It can go to Summer Walker.
You said
It can go
EBK?
everywhere. Yes.
What's that?
What?
Oh, you're from
Why does
Brooklyn.
it kind of...
What's she?
West Coast music.
Oh, okay. I took that a different way. I'm sorry. I took
No,
that.
no, 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 no. No, no, no. Don't take that very much.
Nah, cause over here it means something a little different type shit.
What do you mean?
Like,
Like, it's like a bad thing?
like not a bad thing, but it's like for me type shit. It's a for me. It's a little
Okay.
type shit. What's your Instagram?
It's like a bad lingo.
I took it. Yeah, I took it. Shit. That's that Alaskan shit. I took that. I'm sorry.
That's not even Alaska. I don't even. That's not even from there. I don't even know where I got that from.
That's that Oregon shit. That for
Not
me.
even.
Not even.
Not even.
How old you is Naya?
I'm 19.
You 19. What's your Instagram, Naya?
I'll put it here for you.
I'm gonna follow you right now. I'm not even gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna just put it in right now. Where to? I'm about to crash out. I'm gonna crash out. Cause why?
Me too.
What should be me too? What happened to you?
Guys play too much.
Guys play too much? Like on here or just in general?
No, like in general.
Damn, you got played.
I'm getting played at the moment as we're speaking.
Can't be letting that happen, bro. What's he doing?
You know, he's just not all in for me like I am for him, you know.
All right, therapy session. Let's go. Chat, you guys ready? This is what I do. All right. I'm streaming. Don't let that like affect this though.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Why do you feel like he's not all in?
So okay, let me tell you what happened today. So we were supposed to hang out at 9, and then
What time is it
he
right
was
now
like,
for
"Well, I
you?
gotta go to bed." Huh?
What time is it for you right now?
It's 12.
Okay.
We're supposed to hang out at 9, but he was with his friend, right? Like his best friend.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, I'm gonna go get my truck, and then I'll go to the house, and then you can pull up." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So then 9:30 rolls around, and he's like, "Well, we haven't left yet." And I'm like, oh, "Okay." Being patient, and then 10 comes, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm just waiting on my friend because he's my ride," and blah blah blah. I was like, "Okay." And then it's like 10:30, and he's like, "Oh, well, text me when you're on your way over there." And I was like, "Okay, well, I was waiting for you to get there, to go first, and then I was gonna go." And then he was like, "I was waiting for you to tell me that you were on your way." And I was like, "Well, I was waiting." And then I was like, "I'm just gonna go home because like you're wasting my time." And he was like, "Well, I was gonna go right now, but if you're gonna go home, then okay." And then I was like you always do this and blah blah blah. Like I started like arguing, obviously. And then he was like, "I told you that I would go whenever you went." And then I told him to go right now. And then he was like, "Okay, I'll go in a bit." And I was like, "No, like right now." And then that's when I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna go home." And then yeah. So what do you think about that?
I just have one more question before I give you my take on it. How long have you guys been talking?
We've been on and off for a year.
On and off for a year. Okay. About a year or a year? Past a year.
past a year.
Okay, okay. So you guys have hit that 1 mark, that 1 year mark.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, okay. So my take on it is honestly, I feel like if he isn't making the amount of time that you think that you should be getting or that you deserve, then there's some steps that you need to take to precaution that to make sure that you receive those uh, reserved time slots and those different things. Um,
Yeah.
Now, my next question is: has he done this before?
No. This is first time.
This is the first time. All right, so I feel like you should give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, and honestly, like we've been together like every day for like 2 weeks, and like he hasn't really hung out with his friends. So I guess I'm trying to understand that too. But like he could have just let me know, you know.
Yeah, I understand that. Um, you say off and on. Do you want to discuss the reasons why you guys?
Okay, so most of the time it's me. So okay, the first few times we talked, I just ghosted him because I was in my bop era, and I was kind of messing around here and there. And so like the first few times that we talked, he was like how I am, like locked in, but I would fuck around and I would ghost him and I would
You would play with him.
yeah. So everyone tells me that like it's his karma of like getting me back or like it's him not letting his guard down.
You said everyone's told you this. Is this like everyone on here or like everyone?
No, like as in like people in my life personally.
Okay, so how many people in your life have you told this to so far?
I told my best friend and my mom.
And they're telling you like it's like his karma, like you or like your karma, technically.
Yeah, well, like okay, so I kind of tend to like overthink like everything, and my mom tells me to not act out of emotion because I do that all the time. So whenever I act out of emotion, I like tell him things that I don't mean, or like I start arguments that I don't mean to, but it's because I'm upset, you know.
Okay, okay. Um, so how long did it take you to like realize like this is the one?
I think I've always known, but like I was scared of commitment back then, so I would like push him away.
Okay, so you worked so hard to get that commitment out of yourself to give it to him, right? I feel like
Yeah,
when it comes to times like these, you just have to take like you just have to think about it like, oh, he really changed like that perspective of yourself, if that makes sense. So he got that commitment out of you. You have to really think about it like, oh, I just gotta go back to how the shell that I was in and how I was being able to, or how he helped me break it out, if that makes sense. Does that make
like what do
sense?
you mean?
So what I mean is like whenever like I don't want to say act out, but like whenever like this type of stuff happens where you start overthinking it and stuff like that, I just want you to go back and think like what led you to this point, like all the good things, not just the bad things. You know what I mean? Because when you're overthinking, you don't overthink good things. You know what I mean? If he gives you
Yeah.
flowers, you don't overthink like, oh, he got me flowers. Why he give me flowers? Did he mess up or something? Like, you don't overthink those for real,
Yeah.
for real. But like, it's the bad things that come up. So I don't want you to only think about the bad things. I want you to think about like what led up to this moment, like the good things. Like you said that this has never happened before, for real, for real. So just use that as like motivation to speak it out with him because communication is always key, and it's very important to communicate with your significant other. So having that under your belt, the communication, and just being able to put that out there with him or her, with whoever, whatever you're into, it's very important. And I feel like you should just let him know how you're feeling because if you can tell a stranger online, or you can tell your mom, or you can tell you said your best friend or something like that. If you can tell them, then why can't you tell him?
You're right. You're right. You cooked. One day you're gonna take care of a girl trust.
Yes, chat. I cooked. Well, I mean, I already
You
do.
cooked.
I already do for real. But like, yeah.
That's good.
So you came on Monkey because of that?
Kind of to get my mind off stuff because I don't like going to sleep with like a heavy heart, so I kind of to distract myself.
Okay, so you do you get a monkey a lot or
No, this is probably like my second time, like in like 6 months.
so like your your heart is heavy right now because you're overthinking this, but you feel like monkey would help
And
you?
like, there's like other things that like the little things that he does sometimes are like,
Oh, you're
you know,
peeping the small stuff. What small stuff?
like he'll be active and he won't be answering, but like it won't be like a bit. Okay, so like I'll be on delivered like 26 minutes and he'll be active like 19 minutes ago. So like it's not like he's like active at the moment, but like like if you're on your phone you can answer. He does like that
You talking about like
or
on Instagram and stuff? Sorry to interrupt.
on Snapchat.
On
On
Snapchat?
Snapchat.
Snapchats are a bit iffy. I'm not gonna lie. Instagram's a little bit more, a little bit better, but I feel like they're all iffy. I feel like they're all iffy, cause like
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. If he's the one, he's gonna be texting you. I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
Yeah, and like he does answer, like he doesn't like lag for like 12 hours, like he answers, but like I don't know. I just feel like social media has like a lot to do with like my overthinking. So like I was like thinking about like us deleting it and like
I don't know about you. You said the us word. You talking about you and him, correct?
yeah, like we as a we thing.
Do you
As
think?
a group effort.
Do you think that he'll be a part of that group effort? Effort.
Well, we have talked about it before and like it was his idea actually like the first time we talked about it. Like he brought it up.
Okay, so maybe he's just like you. You know what I mean? Maybe he was overthinking something that was happening back then when you ghosted him a couple of times. Maybe, but you know, maybe he's just worried about the relationship and where it's going.
So what should I like talk about it? Should I like what should I do? Like from here.
Okay, from here, what I would say is I already said that you should talk to him.
Yeah.
But what I mean by that is I don't mean just go up to him and be like, I feel like you played me. I feel like you're playing with my feelings right now. Because you just putting him on the spot like that is gonna make him jump to conclusions and so on, so on. He's gonna be like, stop overthinking. He's just gonna tell you. He's just gonna tell you what you want to hear, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
What you have to do is you have to find the perfect time to just sit him down and just really talk about it. You know what I mean? Like get to the nits and grits and say like, oh, I understand that like we were together for the past 2 weeks. You know what I mean? But I felt like us not being together yesterday that kind of hurt me in a way, if that makes sense. That made me feel. Don't say played. You gotta find a word for played. You gotta search up like a synonym for played. You know what I mean? And then you gotta be like, it kind of hurt me in a way. Like it made me feel like you didn't have time for me. But like I know like you tried, but like I just wanted you to know. You feel me? Like, you gotta just put yourself out there, but don't put him on the spot yet, if that makes sense. But don't guilt trip him too. Because if you guilt trip him, then he's just gonna say what you want to hear. You know what I mean? He's gonna be like, okay, I'm sorry, and nothing's gonna fix. You gotta like. I'm sorry. One more time.
I said I get you.
Yeah, you just gotta figure out what your solution is, not by yourself, but with him. If that makes sense. Because if you want this to last, you have to make this last. You have to make this last. You and him have to make this last. You guys have to lock in together and keep it pushing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I appreciate you.
No problem. I tried my best. It's my
You
first
have a good
therapy
night.
session. You have a blessed night.
Bye.
Yo, chat. I feel like I'm really nice. Like chat. I feel like I'm really like a therapist. Like I'm really.